Good morning, everyone. Happy April 25th. Our last M4 for this month. We have a new moon coming up on Saturday. And until then, we've got some good oils to help support us. And so we're going to start with those. So the first one is, I'm going to move this. Maybe this will work. Okay. So the first oil, we've got a card and we've got two oils for today. The first oil is Copaiba. And Copaiba we're going to put over our heart. It's an awesome spot for it. Throat, back of the neck is also great. And so Copaiba is going to help us, especially this week. There's a lot of energy of like feeling bad about ourselves, feeling like we're not worthy, feeling like we're kind of caught in some lower vibrations. So Copaiba helps to clear that veil of looking at life as if we've done something wrong. And maybe we have here or there, but self-forgiveness and looking at that instead of just burying it, but looking at it and then moving on from it is what Copaiba can help us with. So it lifts those feelings and it helps us to connect more with our true selves and forgive ourselves and then move into our life's purpose, knowing that we're human. And we make mistakes. We do things that later on we say, wow, I could have done that better. But when we look at that, instead of insisting that what we did was fine, when we look at it and are open to possibilities and to healing, then we move on and we don't get stuck in those lower vibrations. So Copaiba is going to help with that. Okay, tea tree is next. And tea tree is, this great oil of boundaries, but in this situation, and we're going to put it on our wrists and kind of up our forearm, that kind of a way, and into the crease of our elbows. Desiree de Lune does it this way with tea tree. I love how that helps. It moves right into our heart and lungs and and helps us with boundaries. But even more in this case, it encourages us to not be taken advantage of. So yes, it's about boundaries, but it's even more about not being taken advantage of and standing up for ourselves and letting go of these forms of self-betrayal. You know when you can feel that a situation is not quite right and that you're not being treated well, but you allow it anyway, maybe because it seems like it's going to be easier if you just, well, whatever, next time, or, well, no, we need to start not allowing that. So we will feel more resilient, we will feel more safe in ourselves if we start to stand up and say no. And we can say no nicely, but we can say no, that didn't feel good. Or no, I'm not going here, I'm not driving you there, or I'm not picking you up, or I'm not, whatever the case may be, I'm not going to be involved in something that doesn't feel good to me. It feels like self-betrayal when we do that. So that's what the tea tree is going to help us with this week. Okay, and our final thing, our card, is the Pelican. And the Pelican is about forgiveness. So again, interesting. It's really such a theme this week. So letting go of judgment of ourselves and of others, when we judge, we create separation. We create this idea and feeling that we are somehow different than everyone else, that we are better or worse. And so it separates us from the universe, from our creator, from the divine, from all of that. And it's not the truth, you know. And so we wind up feeling worse about ourselves or about a situation. So many times when we are judging or being critical of other situations and people, it's because we feel that that's actually a part of ourselves. We feel the shadow side of us. We recognize what we're seeing in someone else, and we don't like it, and we also feel in the way back of our hearts like, oh, I might do that too, or I might be like that too. And so many times we don't want to look at that. It's uncomfortable, and so we will then judge it in someone else. So it does give us a bird's eye view if you're finding that you're judging or being critical of others in situations, like, is that, it's really about yourself more than about anyone else, right? Our behavior is about ourselves, and other people's behavior is about themselves. And so, when we recognize this and let go of it, it brings a lot of ease, acceptance, love, and energy. It brings us more energy because we're not using our energy in a way that is negative, and that's a drain, and that is something we can't do anything about. So there you have it. So it's going to be a great week. Winnie and I are playing in the backyard. It's really fun. Loving having a backyard. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day, beginning of this week. The new moon is Saturday, so you may want to write some things down, or just be in meditation for at least a part of that day, thinking about how you want to bring in this next month, this next time period. Okay, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Where is Winnie? Oh, can we see him? It's the back. Anyway, oh, there he is. There he is, playing around the papaya trees. Okay, have a good one, everybody. Bye.